Hello, everyone. This is James Heim. I wanted to take a moment to do a little short video about pagan origins and practices of ones that Jehovah's Witnesses condemn others for, but yet they themselves practice several um, pagan origin uh, religious practices in the past. They condemn others for, but yet they themselves do them themselves. I was in the organization for 50 years as a slave and money contributor, elder, ministerial servant, regular pioneer, and water baptism on the baptism group. So let's get into some of the pagan origins. Number one, wedding bands. Weddings bands date back to Egypt and Rome. When you go to look nowadays, back 50 years ago, when you looked up wedding bands and pagan origin, you'd get 50 different references to their origin. But now the ring industry, like everything else, saw that Jehovah's Witnesses and others, well, Jehovah's Witnesses, they practice it, they wear them, even though it's has pagan origins. But the commercial people saw that as a bad sign that people wouldn't buy rings. So they took up the Google search, like 50. You have to get past 50 pluses why you should buy a ring to get to where the negative part of it is being pagan origin and not supported by God. The next one is men's neckties. Men's neckties are from a pagan origin. You can look it up, Google it, and you'll find it. Baby showers, pagan origin. Marking, shunning, number 4. Marking, shunning, disfellowshipping, pagan origin. Jehovah's Witnesses practice all 4 of these so far. Some other pagan origins that come up on the scale, yawning. Yawning is a pagan origin to cover your mouth. They were in fear that if you opened your mouth like that to yawn, you could allow wicked spirits into your soul. Yes, yawning. If you click on the additional pagan practices in the box that I have here on the page, you'll see down there at the bottom pagan traditions you didn't realize that we still practice. So that's it. Pagan practices, Jehovah's Witnesses practice them, yet they condemn other people of the world for practicing them, but yet they're doing it themselves, and that makes them hypocrites. It's sad, but the guys in the back room, the governing body, they're working the back room and they're selling their goods with innocent people, the innocent ones being those at the congregations don't know what's going on. A lot they don't know that's going on. That's why the governing body doesn't want them looking at anything on YouTube or anywhere else that's authoritative scholars. I would suggest anyone, any youth who want to get into Jehovah's Witnesses or any religion, I would look at Bart Ehrman, Professor Bart Ehrman, coming up the ranks. Very, very intelligent individual, very informative. He can speak to you without even hardly looking at a piece of paper and tell you where to find it, and especially in Greek. He explains things in a very, very, very informative way. And I would suggest anyone going into any religion, and he has no dog in the fight. He has no religion. He disengaged himself from Christianity after he found out a lot of things about the Bible. So there you go. I hope you enjoy it. And the next time someone knocks on your door, you might want to share some of these with them. Maybe they don't realize they're practicing them because the governing body has such a hold on them. They're drinking the governing body's Kool-Aid, and they're quasi. They seemingly have a quasi hypnosis on their membership, and it's sad that when you start to come out of it and you see it, like I myself, and you start asking questions because you're a little naive, because you go into this naive like, and you suddenly start asking questions, and then that rings bells on the upper management, the elders, and they start looking at you differently and start treating you differently. And in fact, they will kick you. You don't realize what they're doing. They have a little subgroup amongst them that when they don't want you anymore, they'll start doing things to you, little bitty things that normal people wouldn't bother, but because you're in their arrangement of things, you suddenly realize they don't want you there. And so you leave. And so I left. And I would encourage anyone to leave when you start feeling low esteem for yourself because of where you're at. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy it. Have a great day, and goodbye.